Welcome to Code as Teach, your topics, our views. Today we'll be discussing about how to read the JSON files in Python. So what is JSON? JSON is JavaScript object notation. It's wisely used for transferring the data across the server, or if you have any web-based project, if you communicate with any services or like APIs, the data is transmitted through JSON. Why? Because serialization and deserialization of the data is very easy. Okay, so let's take how we read these JSON files in Python. We'll try to understand it. Okay, for this I have taken the two already created JSON file. First one is the simple JSON file which contains one fruit, size and color. Second one is bit complex like this one. Okay, it contains, you can have anything, you can write any, there is no restrictions here. If you consider the XML, they have like their document type definition or DTD, where you have to follow the certain notation, but here JSON gives you the flexibility to write according to your needs. So most of the data massaging, or if you have the large number of data, you can store here. Okay, let's try to understand it how it. In Python, by default, JSON, for reading the JSON, we have to import one module that is known as JSON module. So how we read it? We have to import the JSON, right? So simple. This module handles the JSON file, or if you have any string in a JSON, you can read it. Okay, so let's start with the string. Suppose we have created some employee list. Okay, it had the list of the employee. Okay, in a JSON format. So how we write the JSON? If you have seen here, it's a simple way. Okay, simply you can write it here, or if you have any more understanding, like see, we'll write here simple, name, right? And the name should be anything. Okay, name should be, let's say, Rohan. Okay, and the programming languages he knows. So language, programming, right? And we can store the multiple ones because nowadays developer have the full stack knowledge. So if you say something like ASP.NET or Oracle, anything you can store simply. Okay, right? And then we have to close this. Simple. This one is the simple string which contains the like key value pair, you can also say, but this is a simple JSON file. You can store in a string also. Okay, now for reading this, we have to load. There's two methods. This provides loads and loads. One is load. Load is for reading the file, but when it's load is, it means it's the string. So how we read this? Let's say imp list JSON, and then if you write something like JSON.loads, see, it gives two methods. First one, load, is mostly used for reading from files, but here we are reading from this one, a string. Okay, so if you have to use loads, and then if you pass the string, simple. And by default, once it gives the dictionary type. So whenever you are writing this in a string and you can return this, it is a string type. Let's just print this and then try to understand. If you print this imp list, just simply print it. Okay, JSON, right? If you run this, it will simply print this name, programming, and ASP.NET. See, it's simply printing. Okay, if you check the type of this, it will be dictionary. If you check the type, okay, if you check the type, it's a dictionary. Okay, we have missed one. Thank you. If you read this again, see, it's saying the class of dictionary, right? So by default, if we have a string, and then if you are reading this, you are reading this JSON string, it returns the dictionary. Simple. So suppose you want to get the value of this name. So how we get this? Simple. Just we have to pass this the key value pair, because it's a string dictionary, it's a returning dictionary. So for getting the iterating the dictionary, we have to pass the key. So if you write something like employee list JSON, okay, and if you pass the key like name, then it will return this value. If you pass the programming, it will return the whole. Okay, run this. See, simply it's giving the Rohan, because we have this Rohan. Okay, right? This is the way to read the strings. Now let's try to read this XML1.json file. So for reading the file, I have already created one video. You can go through that. But before that, let's start this. So for this, we are using with open. For reading the JSON file first, we have to read the JSON file first. We have to open this, and then we have to load this again, right? Simple way. Okay, so because this file is in the same folder, so we don't have to provide the full path. But if your file is in a different folder, then you have to give the whole path. Okay, it's a relative path mostly we give. Okay, so let's say this one example underscore one dot JSON, right? And then we pass the alias like file1, simple file1, and then the second thing we have to load it again. So JSON dot load, here we have to use the load, not load s. Okay, and then pass the this one file1, right? Because the after reading this file, all the input, all the content of this file is in this object. Simple. If you write this, simply write this. We have to get assigned to something like, let's say this example one JSON, simple. Okay, and for print this, we have just print this. Okay, simply print example one dot example one JSON. Okay, let's run this. If you run, it will give you the details of this example 1.5. See, it's printing this one, but the JSON should be properly indented like this. If you want to get the result like this, there is one method that provided by JSON module, that is JSON.dumps. Okay, let's run this, and for this we have to pass the indent. Okay, so indent means till how indent you pass it. So if you pass something like 4 or 5 or any number, okay, if you run this again, it will give you an indented format like this one. See here, it's now printing like this one. So if you simply print, it will print simpler in a single line or an object. But if you're printing like, if you're passing the indent and then you have to use dumps, then it will be running this. So in the same way you can read from any file. Let's try to run from the second one. Okay, second one contains the larger data. See here, this contains so many data. Okay, you will get the n number of sample file from the, or you can create it by copy pasting. See here, it's simply running this. Okay, so it is so simple to read the JSON. And if you suppose you want to all the quiz value only or this export value, we can directly simply here pass the quiz or the port. Simple. If you run this, it will give you the particular value. It's simply easy to read the value and from the case. It's not there. So if you see, it's giving. Okay, so this is the small video regarding how to read the JSON file, how to get the particular node value. Okay, so if here it's a node value. Okay, so if you want to get the float value, we have to first read this file, get in an object. Okay, and then we have to read this. Because by default it returns the dictionary. Okay, again it depends upon the different object. In the next video I will try to give you the functionality how to append the JSON file, how to write a object in a JSON file. Okay, thank you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.